All right, good evening. I'm 5 News meteorologist Stephen Elmore. Arctic blast coming in, bringing the chances for some snow heading into Sunday afternoon and into Sunday evening. Not just the snow chances, though. We've also got very cold temperatures on the way heading into tomorrow morning. Those cold temperatures lasting through most of the day on Sunday, heading into Monday and into Tuesday as well. Still going to have the potential to see those wind chill values well below zero. Actual temperatures may not reaching above freezing until we get to Wednesday. So let's break everything we know right now down. All right, taking a look at current temperatures outside right now. Well into the teens across northwest Arkansas. Got 14 in Bentonville, 14 in Rogers, 16 in Springdale, and 18 in Fayetteville. Very cold this evening. Across the River Valley, dipping below freezing as well. Already down to 21 in Alma, 25 in Fort Smith, 21 in Sallisaw, 27 in Boonville, and 28 in Clarksville. That's not the whole story, though. When we factor in the wind chills across northwest Arkansas, already got some negatives out there this evening. -1 is what it currently feels like in Rogers, 3 in Bentonville, 0 degrees is what it feels like right now in Springdale, 4 in Fayetteville. Across the River Valley, anywhere between the teens and still in the 20s in Clarksville at 28, but still very cold this evening. Winds coming down from the northwest, and they're going to continue to come down from the northwest throughout the rest of the night tonight and heading into tomorrow. Wind gusts peaking up anywhere between 15 and 25 miles per hour. That's why we're going to be so cold heading into tomorrow morning. Again, those wind chill values expect to be well below zero. Taking a look at that, this is the first part of this system, the cold air that comes in first. Heading into tomorrow morning, if you're heading out the door before that snow comes in, heading into the evening hours, we're going to be seeing some very cold temperatures. Wind chill values heading into tomorrow morning, anywhere between -10 and -20 across northwest Arkansas. Across the River Valley, still going to see some negatives out there, anywhere between 0 to -10 heading into tomorrow morning. And it's going to be cold throughout the rest of the day. Again, Monday and Tuesday, cold temperatures as well. All right, let's get right into the snow chances heading into tomorrow. Going to see very cold temperatures heading into the morning hours. Actual temperatures going to be into the negatives across northwest Arkansas. Of course, wind chill values going to be much lower than that. Across the River Valley, going to see some single digits heading into tomorrow morning. If you're trying to go out and get anything before that snow comes in, again, we're aiming right around noon for those first snowflakes to come around. So taking a look at Futurecast radar heading into tomorrow. Again, timing right now, pretty sure we're going to see those snow chances first come in around noon. We could see those snow showers start to come down a little bit earlier than that, but once we get into the afternoon, throughout the rest of the day on Sunday is when we're going to be seeing those snow chances really start to intensify. So snow showers coming down once we get into the afternoon on Sunday. It's going to continue to come down. Some heavy snow bands in there are going to be possible throughout the day on Sunday. You got to watch out for that, and we're going to be watching those snow bands come in. This is a very large system. That's why we have a winter storm warning for almost the entire state outside of Benton County right now. Benton County is still underneath that winter storm watch right now. The rest of the state is underneath that pink winter storm warning heading into tomorrow. Could see them from the National Weather Service out of Tulsa add Benton County into that winter storm warning heading into tomorrow morning. All right, snow chances continue throughout the day on Sunday. Once we get into closer towards the evening hours, again, showers still going to be impacting 5 country. Once we get into the late evening hours, here's a look at 8:30. First round of snow, majority of that snow going to be gone. But throughout the night on Sunday, heading into early on Monday morning, still could expect some flurries. We saw it on Friday where it really wasn't showing up on radar, but still had some light flurries coming down. Heading into Monday morning, couple bands of snow still possible, adding to those snow totals heading into northwest Arkansas and the River Valley early on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's going to continue through Monday, and then eventually we start to lose those snow chances throughout the day on Monday, but still look at these temperatures. Down to single digits across northwest Arkansas for those real temperatures, anywhere between the teens and single digits for the River Valley heading into Monday. All right, so here's what we're thinking for snow totals, snow accumulation heading into Sunday evening, and starting around midday on Sunday, continuing throughout the rest of the evening and into Monday morning. Generally, right now, we're expecting anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of snow heading into tomorrow. Almost everybody in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley is going to at least probably see 2 inches of snow. Now, when we get those snow bands coming in, could have some heavier bands along with that will add to those accumulation spots in this dark blue that you see here. Higher elevation in the Boston Mountains could see anywhere between 3-4 inches of snow. Again, even higher totals if we get a couple bands to work in there with some higher snowfall accumulation, snowfall rate heading into tomorrow. So again, right now looking anywhere between 2 to 4. but definitely have the potential to see higher snow totals if we get some of those heavier bands in. The models have been all over the place when it comes to when is this system going to hit, where is this system going to hit, and how much snow we're going to get. So heading into tomorrow, based off the models that we have right now, best chances is 2 to 4 inches, higher snow totals and higher elevation. Boston Mountains going to see the best chance to see closer towards that 4 inches or more heading into tomorrow evening. And then, of course, the cold temperatures we got to get to. We're talking about that snow timeline right now. Those chilly temperatures, dangerous wind chill values down below zero, well below zero, are going to be possible not only through Sunday morning, but really through the whole day on Sunday, Monday, and heading into Tuesday morning as well. So here's your snow timeline heading into tomorrow. Again, morning hours, if you need a last-second thing, still going to be very cold outside, but the morning hours doesn't look like we're going to see any of those snowflakes. It's not until just afternoon is when we start to work that snow in, and throughout the evening hours, going to increase to that peak of some snowflakes right around 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Once we get into the evening hours, start to lose those snow chances. We showed you there just a minute ago, about 8:30, 9 o'clock is when a majority of that snow is going to be gone. But even though it's not showing up on Futurecast radar right now, and heading into tomorrow evening, it may not show up on radar, still have the chance of some flurries blasting through there as well. Heading into close after midnight into Monday morning, could see a couple of those bands continue to work in with this front and could add a little bit to that accumulation heading into Monday morning. Got a 30% chance for some of those extra snow showers heading into very early on Monday. Again, we have the holiday on Monday, so a lot of schools are already off for the holiday. But we're talking about Tuesday as well, with temperatures potentially still going to be close to zero. Wind chill values going to be well into the negative, so we could have some school disruptions heading into Tuesday, not necessarily due to the snow, but due to the cold air that's still hanging around Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. So tracking statewide now, you got friends, you got family across the state. Here's what we got. Again, heading into the afternoon hours, going to see those snow showers start to move in right around noon and continuing throughout the rest of the day on Sunday. Portions of southern Arkansas going to see a majority of that wintry mix, but if it's cold enough, working in some of those snowflakes as well. Little Rock has been interesting over the past couple of runs from our models, showing higher snow amounts. Again, this is not just a northern Arkansas system. A lot of folks in Little Rock, south of Little Rock, say, well, where's my snowfall? Well, usually you are seeing a majority of that snow across Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, but this time we could have some extra snow moving across the rest of the state. That's why we have that winter storm warning, again, for the entire state, every county in Northwest Arkansas, except for Benton County right now. We'll still have that winter storm watch. We'll see if Tulsa decides to add that on heading into tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Across the state, again, here's a look at 7 p.m. heading into tomorrow, losing the majority of those heavier snow showers across Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Still got that really decent wintry mix across portions of southern Arkansas, and the rest of central Arkansas, eastern Arkansas, going to be seeing a majority of those showers once we get into the late evening hours on Sunday and really carrying into Monday morning. You see those snow bands still mixing in across 5 country heading into Monday morning. Could add a little bit to the final accumulation totals for us. But a majority of our system is going to be from noon tomorrow until we get to early on Monday morning. We're talking around midnight on Monday morning. That system finally moves out once we get into Monday evening, heading across most of the state. For us, again, right around midnight going into the holiday. So here's our risks heading into tomorrow. Heavy snowfall for Sunday. Right now, this is not great for the kiddos wanting to sled, snowball fight, anything like that. Build a snowman. This is going to be very dry snow, very light snow. That's going to be easy to blow around. Those wind gusts still going to hang around 15 to 25 miles per hour throughout the day tomorrow. So that wind's going to pick it up very easily, blow it across the roads, causing visibility issues heading into tomorrow. Dangerously cold outside, not only heading into tomorrow morning, but heading into tomorrow evening for Monday throughout the day and on Tuesday morning as well. Again, those real life temperatures don't get above the freezing point until we get into Wednesday. With temperatures as cold as they are, we could see that light, fluffy snow try to freeze over and cause some slick spots on the roads heading into tomorrow evening and throughout the day on Monday. Crews working on it throughout Sunday and Monday, though. Tuesday, hopefully we lose the chances for those slick spots. Just going to still be very cold outside. Let's take a look at Tuesday. Heading into Tuesday morning, again, ideally, kiddos should still be heading back to school heading into Tuesday right after the holiday short week of school. But even Tuesday morning, that cold air is still hanging around, could have those wind chill values still. anywhere from -5 to -10 in the morning hours on Tuesday morning. Still looking at the negatives for those wind chill values heading across the river valley into Tuesday morning as well. Again, by the time we get to Wednesday, hopefully we're talking about temperatures just reaching past the freezing point once again. So northwest Arkansas, the rest of this week, again, snow showers, heavy afternoon tomorrow into the evening hours. Could see some light flurries heading into Monday morning. And Tuesday, no snow chances, but still very cold outside. Potentially our coldest day of this whole system, especially when it comes to those wind chill values. So daytime highs, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, only reaching up into the teens. Overnight temperatures going to be close to zero or if not below it. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this upcoming week start to warm up just a bit, 30s, 40s. Hopefully melt some of that stuff away before we head into the weekend where temperatures get cooler again. Across the river valley over the next couple of days, temperatures well below freezing. Snow showers going to be impacting heading into tomorrow afternoon throughout the day on Sunday. And carrying into Monday morning as well, we could see a few of those snow bands a little bit heavier at some times, could produce some extra snowfall adding to that accumulation total. Tuesday, again, no snow chances, still just very cold right now. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this upcoming week, temperatures back up into the 40s. Hopefully we start to melt some of that snow, that's whatever's left on the ground, off and try to work towards getting those kiddos back to school. Again, Tuesday right now, ideally they do go back to school. But with how cold it is, I think it's up in the air right now whether those kiddos at the bus stop, still wind chills potentially seeing up to or as low as -10 across the northwest, negatives across the river valley Tuesday morning. I think there's a good chance that they're home an extra day after Monday. All right, let's go back and check out Futurecast radar. Heading into tomorrow, going to take a quick glance at our live stream. See if we got any common questions. It's a good point. Talking about, well, how do I protect my home, pets, things like that. We've been running stories on it. Obviously, you know it by now. In the homes, when you especially have got those pipes on the exterior wall. I know it's on our website right now. Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge did an interview with a plumber. How do I protect my pipes? How do I know where the water shutoff valve is to if I do run into a problem? Especially if you have those walls on the exterior portion of your home, not the walls, the pipes on the exterior portion of your home. You want to open up those cabinets even as early as tonight, because heading into tomorrow morning, remember, those wind chill values going to be starting well below zero. So open that up, let some warm air rush in there to help warm those pipes. And then also just a drip of the faucet. It's not a bad idea either. Keep the water moving instead of it just sitting there overnight over the next couple of days. So those are how you protect your home. Bring the pets in if you can. If you're shoveling snow heading into tomorrow night or even into Monday morning after the snow's already done, you want to dress warm, obviously. When you're out there, your body's exerting all that energy, trying to keep your body warm. You get tired very easily. So if you can, shovel some snow, try to clear the driveway, and then come inside and take a quick break before you go out there again and finish up the rest of the work. Short breaks outside, exposure is going to be a big deal here over the next couple of days. That's why we're talking about Tuesday potentially being an issue still with those kiddos going back to school because the wind chills are so low. Still talking about the potential of those wind chills, -10 to -5 Tuesday morning. So exposure is going to be a big deal. Don't want to spend a lot of time outside if you can help it. Travel, obviously, there's a lot of folks who don't have a choice. Are people who work in the hospitals, people who have to drive the trucks around. You know, you don't have a choice whether you get to go to work or not the next couple of days. We're going to have plenty of people still traveling on the roads. If you can avoid it, stay indoors until at least those slick spots get worked over by those crews. But of course, we have to prepare for the people who are going to be out over the next couple of days. Take it slow. Remember that when we are into tomorrow night, visibility could be low at some points just because of the blowing snow factor, because it's going to be a very dry snow, not that snowman snow or that snowball fight snow. It's going to be very light. but it's still going to be accumulating a lot to where we could get that blowing snow heading into tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at Futurecast radar once again. Again, just afternoon heading into tomorrow. Temperatures very cold outside. Snow starts to work its way in. Heavy bands mixed in there as well. That's going to last through Sunday evening, all day long, afternoon into Sunday night, into Monday morning. Then we get a little bit of break heading into late Sunday night, but we still could see a few of those snow bands mixing in there heading into Monday morning. And just because Futurecast radar isn't picking it up, I still think there's a good chance, because how cold it is and how much precipitation is still going to be available, could still see those flurries blasting out there even past 8, 9 o'clock heading into tomorrow, and extra snow bands coming in heading into Monday morning. That's going to last throughout the morning hours. Hopefully by the afternoon on Monday, loses the chance for snow. Still going to be very cold outside. Accumulation. Mostly, we're thinking everybody's going to get at least 2 inches of snow heading into tomorrow. Higher elevation in the Boston Mountains, anywhere between 3, 4 plus inches of snow. Again, if we work in a couple of those extra bands working in there, or even mixed into that system, could see some places with higher snow totals heading into tomorrow. I think the base level, the easiest number that we can see, is at least 2 inches of snow. Prepare, though, to see extra if we have some of those snow bands mixing in there that are a little bit heavier across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, heading through mainly just Sunday evening, but Monday morning as well. Do have the chances to see some of those extra snow bands. Again, higher elevation, Boston Mountains. Again, on Friday when we were doing Drive 5, Winslow we were driving through was a almost whiteout conditions, and it wasn't even close to the snowfall that we're seeing heading into tomorrow. So you want to take it careful through the mountain areas, of course. Folks who drive north and south from northwest Arkansas to the River Valley for work every day, again, you know what it's like through there. Lots of bridges over there as well. That's a good point to factor out. Again, cooler air blowing not only on top but underneath those bridges, so that's where a majority of those slick spots are going to be, over bridges and overpasses. So you want to be careful if you're traveling over the next couple of days. Again, some folks can't help it. They have to get out there, have to go to work. And that's where we have the greatest potential for those slick spots, is over those bridges and overpasses. So anywhere between 2 to 4 inches is what we're generally thinking. Could see higher amounts heading into tomorrow evening and Monday morning. Timeline, again, greatest heading into tomorrow evening, just afternoon. Calming down heading into the overnight hours. And then a few extra snow bands working in there heading into early on Monday morning. Statewide, showers again coming in heading into just afternoon. Southern portions of the state working in a majority of that wintry mix, but temperatures cool enough. Could see that mix in some snowflakes. Central Arkansas looking at potentially seeing the highest snowfall amounts throughout this whole system, because they not only get that first wave, but almost a back half of wave of moisture still working up from the Gulf, still hanging around extra few hours than what we're expecting here in 5 country. You see these snow bands mixing in on Futurecast radar, trying to work its way in on Monday morning. By the time we get to Monday afternoon, Monday evening, should be in the clear from extra snow working its way in. Risks, again, heavy snowfall. This is our biggest system that we're talking about when it comes to accumulation so far this year. Blowing snow, that dry snow, going to cause some low visibility issues. Dangerously cold outside, not only heading into tomorrow, but also Monday and Tuesday when it's projected. Hopefully those kiddos go back to school if we can warm up just a bit. But I think since it's still projected to be so cold Tuesday morning, don't be caught off guard right now. Okay, they had Friday off. They had the weekend off, obviously, and the holiday on Monday, 4-day weekend, potentially could turn it into that 5-day weekend because of snow days on either half of the weekend and the holiday. Hopefully by Wednesday, with temperatures warming up again, we get things moving again when it comes to work and school. Slick spots heading into tomorrow and Monday morning, just because of the snow type that we're getting and how cold it's going to be. Definitely be careful and cautious when it comes to those slick spots heading into the next couple of days. Here's again Tuesday morning. Still talking about that Arctic air hanging around northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Still those wind chills, feeling like we're in the negatives when it comes to those morning hours on Tuesday. Even daytime highs still not reaching out of the teens for Tuesday as well. Warm air starts to filter its way in heading into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully by the time we get to the weekend, this nightmare's gone and we're all melted away and we go back to normal for a little bit until our next wintry system starts to work its way in. Red weather alert day heading into tomorrow because of the snow chances, afternoon through the evening hours into Monday morning. Cold temperatures Monday and Tuesday as well. And hopefully we warm up heading into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this upcoming week. So again, just to recap everything so far. dangerous temperatures when it comes to exposure outside. Don't want to spend too much time outside if you can avoid it. Heading into tomorrow evening, even tomorrow morning, we're talking about those temperatures feeling like we're anywhere from -5 to -20, especially in northwest Arkansas. So be careful with that exposure. And also, the snow chance is increasing tomorrow afternoon through the evening hours into Monday morning. That's when we're going to get a majority of that snowfall, 2 to 4 inches. Blowing snow going to be a factor heading into the next 24 hours or so. Monday morning, snow chances aren't great, but we could see a few extra snow bands working in the morning hours. Still very cold outside, and Tuesday still very cold outside, but hopefully get a little bit more sunshine back in the forecast. All right, so we're going to be out on the roads heading into tomorrow. Drive 5 is going to be out there working to see where we're seeing a majority of that snow, where it's heaviest in places. Hopefully we avoid any accidents over the next 24 hours, 48 hours or so with those slick spots. So Drive 5, tune in tomorrow to watch our teams driving out there, showing you what road conditions are like. And then also we'll have our regular newscasts for Sunday night. Now, little bonus to throw in there if you didn't catch the earlier shows. If you saw the national news today with the Bills and Pittsburgh game airing on CBS, but they've moved it from Sunday to now play on Monday. So our show times on Monday, usually 4, 5, 6, and 10. 4, 5, and 6 projected to be right now to be on our digital platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and 5newsonline.com, 5+ as well, Roku, Fire Stick. So that's how you'll watch those 4, 5, and 6 shows heading into Monday again, because the Bills-Pittsburgh game is going to be on CBS during our normal newscast times. Should be back by 10 o'clock, though. So on those online platforms, we'll be updating you on closures and everything like that, anything that happens over Sunday night into Monday morning. Stay safe over the next couple of days. Again, exposure I'm really concerned about because of how cold it is outside. If your only concern is to get your driveway clear, it can wait. Or you can go out there and you can do some work, come back inside and warm up a little bit before you have to go back out there and finish up the work that you got to get done. And driving conditions, again, blowing snow and slick spots, those two combined, not a great mix. So be careful, drive a little bit slower, stay far back away from the cars in front of you, and just stay safe over the next couple of days. We'll keep it here, keep it local, and as always, we'll keep you advised.